Hey guys, back in our video, and today I'm just going to be talking to you about self-love and how to love yourself, and in general, like how to keep yourself as confident as possible. I hope this video goes up because I am filming it on my new camera, the Canon EOS 700D, so if everything looks high-tech, I don't know, it might not, we'll just have to see what happens. I'll edit it on my laptop later, and if it doesn't look good, it won't go up, but at least try. But anyway, so talking about self-confidence, self-esteem, things like that, on the whole basis, I try to not worry as much as possible, because if you don't worry, then things aren't going to get you, and then if things don't get you, then you're fine. Because the more things that get you, the more worried you are, and the more stressed, and everything else just tends to go bad. So that's why when I think about things, I always think about the good part of it and the bad parts, but the good part is the thing that I focus on the most, because if you don't focus on the good parts, then the bad parts are going to be the bits that you focus on, and well, the bad parts are the bad parts. So it's going to make you think a lot more negative, and if you think negative, then everything is just not going to be good. The way I see it, if you put yourself up against people, then it's going to make you feel really bad. It's going to make you feel very bad about yourself and feel like you're not the best person you can be. Where if you don't put yourself up against people, you feel a lot better. So say if you, instead of looking through all these different magazines with all these different models and stuff in it, you do you, and you plan days out where you just go do something that you wouldn't do and build up the confidence that you need. Like, I went and did a 40-foot abseil, which I'm scared of heights, and it made me feel amazing because I had the confidence eventually. I didn't have it at the start, I was too scared to do it, but eventually I found the confidence to actually do it. And I found it so fun, and it's just one of those experiences that I can tell people, and one of those things that I'll be able to tell people, and it'll give me the confidence that I need in certain situations, and it could help me in later life to show that I don't give up on fears. I don't go down to other people's levels. I try and keep myself positive, I try and keep myself upbeat, and I try and break my fears and like follow my dreams and just stuff like that. But if you have lots of goals set and lots of achievements you want to achieve, that helps you through a lot more of it, and it'll keep you more positive. Because if you think about it, you have to go through negative times to be positive, because if you don't have negative times, then everything is going to be positive, and that's just not how life is. Life isn't like that. You have to, before you reach the top of the mountain, you have to climb it. Unless, well, I don't know. But like, you have to go through the rough times to get to the good point in your life. And yeah, the good point in your life might not be now, but if you stick out and you keep going and you keep being positive and you keep bringing happiness and joy to the world, eventually it will all pay back to you, and you'll have a really good life. Like, in every story, in every book, in every fairy tale, in every animation, I don't know, they all end in a good way, and that's how everybody is. At one point in their life, it's going to be rubbish, it's going to be so horrible that you don't even want to be here, you're so upset, you're so angry, I don't know, but that will all go and disappear when you're older. Like, the stuff we worry about right now, like friends, relationships, things like that, in 50 years from now, we might not even know these people, we might not even have a thought about these people, they might not even be in our minds at all, and we worry so much about certain things that in 20 years from now we're not even going to care about. We're not even going to like have to deal with those things as we get older, because certain things we worry about is like teenagers or children or stuff like that, we will never really care about in adult life. Like, those things are just little things that don't really matter. And yeah, you will have worries in adulthood and stuff like that, but you'll get to a stage in where your life where you're stable and everything you're doing is just to make yourself happy, and not, it could make others happy, but your aim in life is to make yourself happy and make yourself more positive. Because if you are positive, like I said in my last video, if you're positive, then you're going to give a positive outlook on life, and if you're good to yourself, then you're going to be good to others. But if you're bad to yourself, then you're going to have a negative view, and you tend to be more negative towards other people. So I would just take a break, have some time to yourself, run a bath, I don't know, do whatever makes you happy before trying to make others happy, because that is how most people in our lives are stressed, because we're too busy worrying about other people and trying to keep them happy rather than keeping ourselves happy. So if you take anything from this video, I just hope it is that you keep yourself positive, you keep yourself happy, and you do something that makes you feel good. You do something that makes you chilled and makes you feel a lot better about yourself. And don't be dragging along the negatives. Don't be worrying about little things, because in the long run, really, none of it really matters. And in 5 years from now, you'll probably laugh about it and be like, really? Why was I moaning about that sort of thing? So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and hope you give it a like, comment, and also subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope you like these random videos of me just talking, you know, and I hope this video does go up because of this camera, and we'll just see if the quality is a bit different. I don't know, I still need to get lighting and stuff because it's really dark in my room. But yeah, goodbye.